Cyril Wecht is a forensic pathologist, a lawyer, a politician, and a coroner. He solves many deaths and murders all around the world and also writes many books. He also teaches too.
I was a medical student in my third year, and following that conversation, when I finally learned something that was real, meaningful, and correct about what you could do working in that field, I made a decision to get a law degree. After I made that decision, and upon completing my internship, which was obligatory in those days after medical school, 1 year of internship, I began to think about what specialty in medicine interfaced most often in a most significant, substantial way with the law, civil and criminal matters. And it quickly became evident that was forensic pathology. So I decided I would apply then for a pathology residency, and I also applied for law school.
And
yeah,
I
put it all together. Yes, medical school graduation, 56, internship into 57. The 5 years of pathology residency, 57 to 62, including that fellowship in forensic pathology, also was the period of time in which I was able to squeeze in 3 years of law school and 2 years of Air Force duty as a captain, associate pathologist at Montgomery, Alabama Air Force Base, Maxwell. So those are the years. In 1962, I returned to Pittsburgh. I had met my wife in the Air Force. We got married in the fall of 61, and we came back to Pittsburgh then when I finished in the summer of 62, and I started to do work both in pathology and in the field of legal medicine. In fact, I became a partner in a law firm for a while. I began medical legal consultations for attorneys. I was an assistant district attorney and medical legal advisor to the Allegheny County DA for a year and a half or so, 64, 65. Then from 66 to 70, I was the chief forensic pathologist of the Allegheny County Coroner's Office. 1970 to 1980, I was the elected coroner of Allegheny County. Then and I left the office. I was county commissioner, and I was doing other things. I returned as coroner in 1996, and I spent 10 more years as elected coroner to 2006. So 20 years as coroner, 4 years as chief forensic pathologist.
Cyril Wecht is 89 years old and has been working most of his life. He has no intentions on retiring anytime soon. He just published a book in 2020 and is at the moment working on coming up with a vaccine for the coronavirus.